Alright guys, Everyday Bachelor here, and today I'm going to be showing you my race setup on my Slash Dual Drive Cerberus. Now, as you can see, I have mismatched wheels and tires, and this is just testing purposes. I don't know if this is going to be my tire setup when I'm racing. Um, so I'm just going to take off the body here. Um, it doesn't look that bad with the mismatched wheels and tires. Um, but it doesn't matter what your car looks like. It matters how it performs and um, how you drive. So just remember that not the best, not always the best looking cars are the best performing cars. So get that out of the way. Now, what I have for my race setup, what I'm running in this truck is a Team Orion brushed motor, the XL5 ESC, and the 2075 servo, the 7-cell nickel metal, which hopefully I will be getting a lipo soon. And this receiver isn't bad. I get probably about 50 feet of range, and then the antenna cuts out. So I will be getting or needing a new receiver. I have no idea if I'll be able to um, drive my car around the track without issues, but we'll see. Anyways, my suspension setup, I have the stock shocks. I have linear springs in the front and progressive rate springs in the rear. Yeah. Um, I have one preload on the front, and I have the outermost hole. I have two rubber blue Traxxas silicone spacers in there to lower the suspension. It widens the truck and it brings the um, travel of the shocks down quite a bit. So it performs better. I have these ball tires in the front, so it will steer faster. And instead of traction rolling, it will kind of just slide. The rear of the most traction, but this truck does not articulate um, as much as the stock Slash. So I have my mounting holes all the way to the bottom, so it lowers it, and I have two preload in the rear, so it's stiffer, but it works. It will not bottom out. Um, that's the race build. This motor I need to talk to you guys about. This motor is a dime a dozen. I have never had a best performing brush motor as this one here. This is from Team Orion. I have no idea the specs. This motor is really old motor, but believe me, this motor, I want to compare it to high-end brushless systems, but this is definitely, I would compare it to my 2300 kV motor, 4-pole. Um, this thing is super powerful. If you guys are looking at a two-wheel drive or a lightweight brushed vehicle that you are racing on the track, I highly recommend you get one of these motors before before you can't get them anymore. Um, I the only issue is I melted my spur gear um, while testing out this motor. This motor is super powerful. I was running 2390 and I'd get to half throttle and my front end would just lift up. So it has the amount of power of a mild brushless system. So this motor is definitely good, and on a 2S lipo, I'd expect it to be even more powerful. So I definitely recommend it. The gearing I'm going to run in this truck, I'm going to get an 86 tooth spur and a 18 tooth pinion and run that. And if my motor temp gets too hot, I'll lower down to a 16 and if that doesn't work out, I'll put a 17 in there um, with the 86 tooth spur, and that will be my race setup. Now, these tires are the front Traxxas wheels, so they are a little bit wider offset, so it widens the rear of the truck out, and pretty much it makes the truck, the wheel or the width of the front end and the rear end exactly the same. Normally, the rear Traxxas tires will be sucked in more. You can notice how my wheel nut does not have a lot of extra thread, um, and how this has a lot more thread, because these are the rear um, tires and wheels of the first ever Slash that I had. So that brings the width of the truck the same all the way around, which will make it perform a lot better. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then like, comment, and subscribe. And I need your guys' opinion on tire situation for my Stampede 4x4. Should I get another set of these XL5 Max tires to match what I have in the rear? Or should I go with the front Monster Jam truck tires from Traxxas? I know the Monster Jam tires are going discontinued, and I really like the wheel. The look of the wheels and the tires will perform a lot better, but these tires are a lot wider and they will last longer. So a set of 2 of these tires, it costs around the same price as the Monster Jam tires. So let me know in the comments. Tell me in the comments what you guys think of the race setup. Obviously, I need a new pinion and spur before I can run this. Hopefully, I can get that soon. And I will be working on my RC track a lot more since I'm out of school for summer. So I need to get working on my track more. My ultimate goal is to get done with my RC track and have my cars running, which seems impossible. But seriously, I will hopefully have my RC track done before end of summer, and I'll be making YouTube videos as well. So stay tuned for more content. Subscribe, like, and tell me in the comments what you guys think of my race setup. Obviously, if I need to, I can always put these tires in the front so I have more grip. But other than that, the setup should work flawlessly for the high center of gravity chassis. So it's probably a good inch lower than the Bosch setup that I had. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys didn't enter in my 50 subscriber giveaway, go back to my announcement video, and that will tell you how to enter. And I'll see you guys in the next video.